quiet village nestled at the edge of a vast desert lived an old man named Aryan. Known as the Silent Wise Man, Aryan rarely spoke unless asked a deep question. People traveled far and wide to seek his wisdom, and though his words were few, they often changed lives. One day, a young traveler named Ritesh arrived. He was worn out, not just from the heat and dust of the desert, but from the weight of life itself. "I've chased success, love, money, and meaning," Ritesh said, "but I still feel lost. What is the final truth of life? Why do we run so hard if everything disappears one day?" Aryan stared at him, then gestured toward the desert. "Walk with me," he said. "The journey begins." They began their walk across the burning sands. After an hour, Ritesh asked, "Is this part of the answer?" Aryan nodded. "Life is a journey through a desert. It's not always comfortable. You will thirst, you will question your path, and sometimes you'll see a mirage and chase it, thinking it's water. But the real lesson is not in the distance, it's in how you walk." As they walked further, they came across a dying tree. Its branches were dry, but a single green leaf fluttered in the wind. Aryan pointed and said, "Even when most of you feels dead, one part still wants to live. That's purpose, that's hope." The three doors. After walking for hours, they reached an ancient temple with 3 doors. On the first was written, "Fame." On the second, "Fortune." And the third, "Final Truth." Aryan asked Ritesh to open each one. Behind the first, Ritesh saw kings and celebrities, but they looked tired, surrounded by applause that echoed in empty halls. Behind the second, he saw vaults of gold, but people fighting over it, greed replacing peace. Then he opened the third door, and there was only a mirror. He looked into it and saw himself, tired, aged slightly from the journey, but with eyes clearer than ever before. Beneath the mirror was a line carved in stone. "The final truth of every life is to become who you truly are before you die." The revelation reached turned to Aryan. "That's it," Aryan smiled. "You were never lost. You were just looking everywhere else except within. People chase everything, money, love, status, but forget that life's purpose is not to become someone else, but to return to yourself." Ritesh sat down in silence. His regrets, they faded. His fears, they shrank. He realized the final truth wasn't found in the world, but in peacefully becoming his truest self, with kindness, courage, and acceptance. The ending that begins. Years later, the same temple welcomed another lost traveler. This time, an older Ritesh greeted them. And when they asked, "What is the final truth of life?" he smiled and said, "You're not here to be everything. You're here to be your true self before your time runs out. That is enough. That is everything."